So you're on the internet right now, a place you probably feel like you know pretty well, right? But what if I told you that everything you see, every site you visit, is just the surface? That just beneath your feet lies a hidden world, so huge and so unregulated that it makes our internet look like a tiny little island in a dark, bottomless ocean? Well, today, we're gonna take a deep breath and dive right into that abyss.
Just look at this. This really puts it all into perspective. Everything you can find on Google, Facebook, YouTube, news sites, that's the surface web. And it's only about 10% of what's actually out there. The other 90%? That's the hidden web, and it's intentionally invisible to you, your browser, and any search engine. It's this massive, uncharted digital territory.
And somewhere in that hidden 90%, there's a place that plays by its own terrifying rules. It's a world where our laws, our ethics, our sense of right and wrong, they just vanish. It's a place where the absolute worst of humanity isn't just hiding, it's openly for sale.
All right, so to really get what we're dealing with, we need to understand the different layers. And that starts with making a really clear distinction between two things people always get mixed up. Okay, this is super important. Not all of the hidden web is evil. The deep web is mostly just stuff that's protected for privacy. Think about your online bank account, your school's private portal, or secret government files. You can't Google those, and for good reason. But the dark web, now that's a whole different beast. It's a small, deliberately lawless corner inside the deep web. It uses special software, like the Tor browser, that bounces your connection through so many encrypted servers all over the world. They call it onion routing because it wraps your identity in layer after layer after layer, making you almost completely untraceable. And that anonymity, well, that's what turns it into the digital Wild West.
And all that anonymity, it's created an entire economy. We're not just talking about a few hidden chat rooms. We're talking about a massive, bustling marketplace, like a twisted, evil version of Amazon. So in a store with zero rules, absolutely no regulations and no one watching, what do you think you can buy? The listings are just mind-blowing. You can shop for illegal drugs like you're ordering a pizza, complete with user reviews, and have them delivered right to your door. You can buy guns, bombs, perfectly forged passports, you can hire a hacker to ruin someone's life, and yes, you can actually hire a hitman.
And don't think this is some small back alley operation. You had sites like Silk Road, which had over 1 million users before the FBI shut it down. But then something even worse popped up, Alphabet. It wasn't just a market, it was a full-on mall for crime. At its absolute peak, authorities estimated that Alphabet was linked to a death, either from an overdose or a contract killing, every 20 minutes. Let that sink in. To give you an idea of the insane amount of money flowing through here, get this. Just one type of stolen item, iPhones, is worth an estimated $150 million in sales every single year. You can buy a brand new, stolen iPhone for $50, and for another $50, you can buy a service to unlock it. And that's just the stuff we know about. But it's not just about buying and selling stuff. Oh no. The dark web is also an academy, it's a social club, and a training ground for criminals to perfect their craft.
You can literally take courses on how to be a better criminal. Hacking, laundering money, smuggling goods. There are forums where criminals share tips and team up to launch massive cyber attacks. Terrorist groups use it as their own private headquarters to communicate, recruit new members, and buy weapons, completely hidden from law enforcement. And then, there's the truly bizarre stuff, like professional courses on black magic and how to cast curses, complete with tutorial videos.
Okay, I have to stop here and give you a very serious warning. What we're about to get into is extremely disturbing. We are now going into the deepest, most depraved parts of the dark web, and honestly, the reality of it is hard to even comprehend, let alone listen to.
On the dark web, there are open markets for human organs. Sellers post pictures of harvested hearts, kidneys, livers, creating a literal catalog of human body parts. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar trade built entirely on kidnapping and murder.
And it gets worse. To reassure their buyers that the organs are fresh, the sellers will stream live videos. These videos show kidnapped people, often children, being examined by doctors. This lets a buyer inspect the goods in real time before they place an order for a body part.
And then you have what are known as red rooms. These are secret, invitation-only sites that live stream the torture and murder of a person. And it's interactive. Viewers, wealthy, sadistic people pay money to make requests.
Someone might pay $1,000 to have the victim's eye cut out. And this goes on until the very end, when the highest bidder gets to choose exactly how the person is killed, live, for everyone to watch.
And if you think this is just some creepy urban legend, it's not. This is real. In April of 2024, a man lured his 15-year-old neighbor, a boy named Ahmed, to his house. He then filmed himself murdering and dismembering the boy, creating 13 separate videos. Why? Because some user on the dark web had promised to pay him millions for the footage to sell in a red room.
So, after seeing all of that, there's really only one conclusion you can come to. The dark web isn't some cool, edgy place to explore. It is a door that should never, ever be opened. I get it. Curiosity is a powerful thing. You might be wondering what's really down there, but you have to ask yourself a very serious question. Is satisfying that curiosity worth the incredible, life-destroying risk? Because for the people who venture too deep into this world, there are really only 3 ways it ends. They get arrested and thrown in prison, they get targeted and murdered, or they just disappear forever, swallowed by the very darkness they went looking for. So the only thing you need to take away from all of this is a very simple and very chilling truth. The dark web isn't another part of the internet. It's a graveyard. And the people foolish enough to go inside usually get buried there.